That's what I want. Check it out. God, I'm going to write that down on a piece of it. I always say, check it out. Yeah. See, I'm a secondary school teacher, for my sins. And last summer I had an activities, 3-day activities, and I did medieval painting and drawing. And the first day, the first time I made the ink, I've got these pans out in the food tech room, and I've got the gold powder cooking away, and I've got I go, right kids, okay, this is the magic bit. Like, goes in, goes black, silence. One kid goes, yeah, that's it. I've never felt so deflated. And then one of the kids goes, it was quite interesting actually, because that was it. They kind of begrudgingly thought, oh, he's feeling old and miserable. So thank you, we've made up for that. Come on, check it out. Yes, because it's the iron reacted with the gallic acid and the tannic acids in the core. Right now, that's not finished, that's just black water. I can use that to dye cloth. They use the same thing. I can use it to dye leather. I can draw with it or write with it, but it's not thick enough to write with. It's not, the colour's not concentrated. The reaction's not finished. So I'm going to show you something. It's quite an interesting thing about ink when you make it this way. Oh, look how rubbish that is. Isn't that rubbish? They're rubbish. It's absolutely a rubbish batch of ink. I'm gutted. I don't know what to say. I'm just so disappointed at that really poor effort. What do we do? What, you must be very, very disappointed. This black ink is not black. Actually, let's get blacker as you look at it. It'll end up like that. Alright? Because that chemical reaction still... Oh, look, there it is. That chemical reaction hasn't stopped. Because the oxygen is making that reaction between the iron and the gallic acid tannic acid occur. What I do when I make the ink at home, I boil it, so it all keeps going and it stabilises and that's it. Point of interest. This stuff is a nightmare conservation-wise. It's one of the biggest problems we have in manuscripts and cloth. Because as lovely as it is, look at that, it's not so bad after all, honour is being restored, I would still concentrate that to it's dark. That's still reacting, it's never stable. This chemical is never really stable. So if you look at manuscripts, I don't know, Guildhall Library, court transcripts, 15th century, so 15th, 14th, 15th. So you look at them, you flick through it, there's all this writing. Some pages the ink's brown. Oh, they're writing brown ink. It goes brown. Some of the pages it's black, jet black, but they're still the same age. Maybe the black ink is slightly older than the brown ink, because you look at the entries. It's because the batches of ink, you make them in the way that you make them. There are only so many ingredients, but the balance of ingredients down to you. The acidity you have into the paper. They don't have testing for it. They're not chemists. They make the paper. They do. It's the moisture in the air, etc., etc. So what you get is this stuff that is constantly active, even when it's apparently stable. Some batches are particularly destructive. So you'll find manuscripts where letters are what they've written are only revealed by the decayed hole left by the ink that's corroded the paper or